my guess. Headsets on and look over the sides. I wonder if that guy's going to use that chair. Where? How's that? Already good. I need that wire. You hearing stuff? The guy who's the sideline judge for the Iowa game is down there telling me the story about the end of that game. See the heavyset guy in the middle across the way shaking hands right there? Yeah. That's the guy who blew the whistle. Hey, you got that cord so we can have headphones? You got it in there? I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have my testing on mine.
Westlake Rams and the St. Louis Saints. This is a competition with St. Louis Saints trying to take perfect with this.
No problem. I'm moving it.
Westlake is going to try very hard to take that away.
Where would you like me to put it? Where would you like me to put it?
Who's ready for some hard-hitting football?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Ooh, and it was upside down too. That would have been bad. Cost $100 to get the glass replaced in last time I did that. There he is.
Michael Collins, Chris Pryor, John Fagan, Kendall Frank, Forrest Larson, Justin Morrow, Pat Nick, Bill Painter, and Stephen Green. Our coaches for Westlake. Head coach, Bill Fondo. Assistant coaches, Blake Reed, Matt Gallion, Bill Reynolds, Vinnie Moore, Chad Clement, Ed Garrett, Ethan Logan, and Chad Alford.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's a really good guard.
Your starting lineup for the Westlake Rams. Defense, Daniel Eaglin, Alex Ortiz, Blake Dawson, Chris Klein, Jalen Andy.
Yeah, I run into him at school all the time.
Michael
That's got to be like, hey, man, what's up? And that night, I was standing at the big Halloween fraternity party, the big party.
Evan Griffin, Darius Jackson, Evan Araby. And on offense, we have quarterback Hunter Rocca, tailback Brevin Diz, fullback number 34 Hayden Banks, wide receiver Malik Avion, wide receiver number 83 Joseph January.
People I've seen, a couple of the baseball players.
Line, we have number 78 Aiden Durant, number 76 Caleb Vidreen, number 67 Christian Sweezy, number 65 Alec Blatcher, number 22 Michael Idry. A late addition to the starting lineup will be Caleb Young, who won't be able to play tonight.
Yeah, especially like Fournette, because he gets out pretty modern. Yeah, that's the worst crowd I've ever seen St. Louis kid. They're all at the concession stand.
Nothing down there tickled your fancy?
How is Westlake?
They just opened it.
2-7. Hey guys, how you doing? Oh, good, you brought your own bottle. I didn't have one for you this week. Did you bring a pen? You always don't have a bottle and you always don't have a pen. Okay, there you go. Did I steal your stool? Did I steal your stool? As soon as I said that, I was like, that's like opening up just a can of ugly, stinky worms.
We're not live yet, are we?
No,
You broadcasting yet?
not quite.
You are?
Yes, but I'm not there. I mean, I don't have audio work.
Well, yeah, you do, because every time we talk, it's...
You must have hit it back on.
Every time we talk.
I don't see it on here yet. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you need to mute us. What was that?
It just crashed. I've never seen that.
The YouTube crashed?
No. Firefox.
Captains for the Saints. Number 10, Connor Cucharero. Number 54, Brandon Whittington. Number 54, David Mercer.
Bursher.
Number 33,
What the hell, dude?
Richard. And number 86, Austin Crawford.
Hey, one thing it's another night, bro. We're working fine all night.
You have to reboot.
It's just.
Right, Firefox won't start it. Keeps going to that crash screen. You have to reboot. You don't. You always run it with Firefox instead of Safari?
I could never get. I can't get on YouTube for some reason. with Safari.
Really? We're still on. We're having technical difficulties.
Yep.
Yeah.
We need to do the.
Yeah, but you may have to reboot.
You said I'm still running, right?
Well, it is now, yeah. As of right now, it's still moving.
I don't have Firefox as my webpage.
The Westlake Rams win the toss.
You just can't see. If you end up if we end up dropping off the air, you're gonna have to restart.
We'll just wait.
Now who's ready for some football?
As soon as the anthem is done, we'll start, guys.
Okay, you got about 2.5 minutes for the anthem if you want to restart.
Remove your hats for the pregame
I know it. I just can't get it Firefox.
Well, I know, but then
Emily Trimmy.
Then they're going to pray, huh?
National anthem to be played by your Ram band under the direction of Jay Egbert.
Dear Father, we thank you for this night that you've allowed us to experience.
The
together.
prayer is under the
Tonight
direction
we
of
pray
Jay.
you put a special hand over our seniors and guide them to the journeys that await them. We pray you keep us all safe and help us to remember that every move we make is made and glorifies you. Thank you again for all your blessings, and we pray for a safe and sportsmanlike game. May the meditation of my mouth be pleasing and accepting in your sight, my strength and my Redeemer. In your name we pray, amen.
And welcome, everybody, to Westlake Ram Stadium, Westlake, Louisiana, your KLOC TV game of the week. Pits the hometown Westlake Rams against the St. Louis Catholic Saints, coming in with a record of 6-3, as the Rams at 2-7. This is a chance for St. Louis Catholic to win District 4-3 outright. Could still get there, but you don't want to get it there the hard way. You'd like to just take care of business tonight. Ken Artigo.
go ahead and win the game and put it in the books.
Westlake won the toss and elected to receive. Interestingly enough, Michael Mack get ready to tee off here on the Bentley's Country Club Auto Repair Collision Kickoff. Everything you need for your car and truck.
So, Richard, looks like the weather may hold off, but it sure is muggy tonight.
Very muggy. Kickoff deep into the end zone, brought back to the 20-yard line. Tonight's game on the KLOC Sports TV Game of the Week brought to you by Tarver Ford. Give us a chance to earn your business. Lake Charles Toyota, where they know you by name. Today's game sponsor, Stein Home Improvement, everything for your home and yard. Amongst other sponsors, Richard Dow, Ken Artigo. Hard to believe, Ken. It's week number 10, Louisiana high school football.
Yeah, week 10. Playoffs should begin, depending on how it works out with if we get a bye or not.
Right on the cusp. A lot of different things have to happen, and that'll be determined on Sunday. Here's the first handoff up the middle and a couple 3 yards. The St. Louis Catholic defense, of course, has not let folks down this year. We're expecting another strong showing here tonight.
Absolutely. The defense has done a great job all year long.
Quarterback for the Westlake Rams is Hunter Rocca, senior. Had his big tailback. Westlake has always had fairly decent running backs. Pitch left side to one of those running backs and over to make the tackle. Michael Mack out of the safety position, able to haul down the ball carrier, number 82, Malik Papillon. Actually, not Papillon, that was 83. I'm sorry, Joseph January.
Yeah, January is lined up in the backfield. He's listed as a wide receiver on our sheet here.
Papillon checking into the game. 2 runs, average of about a half a yard each here. 3rd down and a long 9, or short 9. Splits 2 receivers out to the right-hand side. In the shotgun, Rocca moves right, throws right, complete. Richard finally able to bring down the ball carrier. Papillon on the far, that was January on the far side, just running the sideline route. Makes the grab for Westlake first down.
Yeah, one thing we'll see from Westlake is they like to throw the ball around a little more than the teams we've seen here in the past 4 or 5 games.
Head coach Phil Fontenot in his first season with the Westlake Rams. First down and 10. Bowling up the middle. Looked like a couple of Saints had an opportunity. Whittington, I think, made original contact, but big Brevin
False start.
came from the far side. It almost looked like January cut upfield before the snap count. Dead ball. And that is the call. We saw that last week, almost a look of indoor football. A look at times. That'll pop it back. Big 5-yard penalty against Westlake. Moves him back. Makes this a 3rd down and 9.
You know, one thing I noticed, Westlake is running a lot of personnel in and out.
Split sets. Now they move to the left-hand side on this 3rd down play. Fake the handoff. Catrera in Rocca's face. Somehow he got away and gets the ball away as well. Incomplete.
Yeah, somebody got a hand on it, and we got a flag down as well.
Hope he didn't get a face mask. There's some contact after play, and I think Rocca pulling on his face mask. Somebody may have got a hand up there. Personal foul on St. Louis. Roughing
the passer.
The passer called. Well, that gives him the 15 and a first down. 29th meeting between the Westlake Rams and St. Louis Catholic. Believe it or not, Westlake leads that series 17-11.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. Well, back in the day, though, Westlake had some very good teams here.
Yes. Team not too far removed, although it's been 9 years, but making a trip to the Dome.
That's right.
Playing the championship against Parkview Baptist. Here's the handoff to Ned up the middle for a gain of a yard. I broadcast that game. And missing a kicker. They got a kicker injured in the semifinal game and did not have him, and really kind of played factor in that. Westlake was in it the whole way, but Parkview Baptist back. Well, I'm not going to start my soapbox on the Louisiana high school playoff system yet, but back in the day that Parkview Baptist dominated 3As.
Had a big question about the playoff system before the game started.
Ironically enough, still an opportunity for St. Louis to meet him. January was Richard to push him out of bounds.
Yeah, he put a good move after he caught the ball. Made Michael Mack miss and picked up about 5 off of it, maybe 6.
Scoreboard tonight brought to you by Landscape Management. For management, irrigation, lawn service, call Landscape Management. 3-minute drive so far for the Westlake Rams as they've moved into St. Louis territory to the 38-yard line. And you get the idea the ball control is on the mind of the Rams tonight. Under center, shifting the offensive line to the left. Here is Ned, stuck hard at the line of scrimmage.
It's Cotrere and Levi were the first two to get to him.
Angie in there as well. I think Levi in there for a candidate early for the Bentley's Country Club Auto collision of the game. Ned got to the line of scrimmage. Actually didn't get to the line of scrimmage and just got blasted by a couple of Saint defenders. So that's a 4th down.
Yeah, they're going to go for it here.
Have been successful on the last couple. Why not? Also saying a lot what you think about your defense. Timeout, Westlake Rams. 8:20 on the Landscape Management scoreboard. No score early here in Westlake. St. Louis Catholic and the Rams on the KLOC TV Game of the Week.
Hi, we're the Tarvers. Southwest Louisiana has been our home for all of our 30 years, and we're proud to have been born and raised in this community. Proud to continue the family tradition of serving the area with honesty, integrity, and Southern. And between our 2 stores, we have 150 employees who share those same values. If you already buy or service your vehicles with us, we'd like to say thank you. And if not, whether you're in the market for an import or a domestic, or you're interested in a career as part of our team, we'd like to invite you to come see what a car buying experience is supposed to be like at Lake Charles Toyota and Tarver Ford.
KLOC TV Game of the Week. Timeout Westlake on an important 4th down and 5 as Westlake has had the ball for the first 3 minutes and 40 seconds here. Ball control has been important on this drive, and Westlake didn't like something, wanted to take a timeout.
Yeah, they've done a good job of ball control. Of course, the yardage was a lot of it due to the personal foul roughing the passer.
Couple penalties apiece. Spread out a couple wide and left. Rocca deep in the shotgun. He'll go with a quick kick. Michael Mack back there.
Take it, run it back.
Did not call a fair catch at the 20 to the 30, and will get great return almost back to where the line of scrimmage was, and somebody lost track of Michael Mack.
Well, interesting. Michael Mack was running back with number 83 like he was covering. You know, he didn't see the quick kick. When he turned around and looked, the ball's up there, and there was nobody on the left side, so he just took it forward for about 15 yards. So now we're almost back to the original line of scrimmage.
To the 37, 8:09 on the Landscape Management scoreboard. That drive took up 3 minutes and 51 seconds. St. Louis has been the beneficiary of some early turnovers. It'll be interesting to see what they have to do starting in their own end for the first time in a couple of weeks. End around, Sallier got the double reverse. Sallier got a loss of 5.
Yeah, Logan Myrick did a good job of staying home on that play and making Sallier cut back in and made the tackle.
Darius Jackson in on the tackle for the Rams as well, with the first play for negative 4 yards. Bailey Hardy done a great job since his debut against Pineville. Think about it. 5-0. Been very successful. Here's a handoff. Rodriguez rumbles across the 35 to about the 38, almost the 39-yard line. Rodriguez with 4 scores, 160 yards, and he took the second half off last week.
Yeah, it was one of those quick games. I know a lot of guys got some rest. A good week to rest up some banged-up injuries, and we saw a couple other younger quarterbacks that we'll see in the future. A couple running backs.
That is Washington at the top of the screen. Kramer, the receiver, down low on a 3rd down and 7 play. Fakes the pitch left.
Oh, nice.
To the left for the screen for Washington. Breaks it across the 50. The 45 to the 43-yard line. Well set up play.
Great setup. Got him to go for the fake. threw the bubble screen out to Washington, had his blocker set up, and picked up a really good gain.
First down and 10. And a lot of that, we're just talking about Bailey Hardy, and that's not an easy move. You've got to do things almost perfectly to fool the defense on that, and his body position sells it more than anything else.
Absolutely.
So does that body position. Unfortunately, Saints will jump off sides.
Looks like a couple Saints went.
Second penalty. Cameron Fontenot, wishing him getting better. I know his surgery went well a few weeks back. I know he's recouping with an eye on returning for the Saints baseball season.
Talked to his dad this week. He's doing great. Going to rehab. He's walking without his crutches now. Well, he'll be ready to go here in a few weeks.
First down.
Well, we got a flag here.
15 and a penalty flag upcoming.
A sideline warning, maybe?
Yes. Kind of what it looks like. Yep. Get back.
The no-yard penalty.
That's a warning, though. It'll be a pop. It's not something you hate to get it this early in the game because the fourth quarter when things get intense and interesting, you don't want to get hit with that late in the game. Still first and 15. Rodriguez swings around the right. Rodriguez takes a pop, still on his feet. Finally goes down to the 50-yard line. Escaped one tackle. Chris Klein in there gave him a hard pop, and somehow Rodriguez still stayed on his feet.
Yeah, he did a great job. I mean, we've seen that all year from Rodriguez. He's got a way of keeping his legs moving and driving forward.
Think about the running backs we've been blessed to see this year. And I guess we've taken it for granted that Colby Rodriguez has been wearing the Saints helmet.
We have. I mean, we've seen some great running backs. Of course, Callier with Cecilia. We saw Banks earlier in the year. Etienne with Jennings.
Pitch left. Nice cut back, but he's going to be pursued and dropped back.
Of course, Holland with
Thompson with
Sam Houston. Holland was hurt. He only played half the game when we played South Beauregard. But, yeah, it seems like every week we were lining up against a really good running back. And you can't say enough about our defense, the way they've played. And of course, not discounting Colby.
And that's what I'm saying. Rodriguez, I mean, who knows what the other radio guys have been saying.
Well, I know. We haven't seen the 350-yard games from Colby, but, 4 touchdowns, 5 touchdowns a game.
Third down and 4.
The delay, look at the opening.
Delay draw, left side, first down. That's up. Broke at the 30. He may not get touched. Well, he will get tackled at the 5. Nice angle. Thought maybe he would have the speed, but the nice hustle downfield. Yeah. I got to be honest with you. I was surprised that number 59, Blake Dawson, was able to catch up with him, and also number 17, Michael Harlow, with a nice angle.
Yeah. And Colby did a good job. When he broke it to the outside, had a great stiff arm to free himself down right down the sideline.
They will say he stepped out at the 18. But another St. Louis Catholic first down. And driving in the red zone. Pass behind to Rodriguez. Slips a tackle. Slips another one. Somehow, he's going to maybe be just shy of the line of scrimmage. But how did he get away from getting tackled for a loss?
Yeah, Jalen Handy had read that all the way. And Colby somehow slipped Logan Myrick, and got back almost to the original line of scrimmage.
So second down was a loss of a yard. 4:43 on the landscape management scoreboard. Saints are driving, passing, completing to Kramer at the 6. And that'll be good enough for a first down.
Yeah, good job by Kramer on the slant. Ball came loose, but he was ruled down before the ball came loose, so the Saints will have it at the 6.
A little different when you're playing on this turf. You hit the ground. Obviously, I think the ground caused that fumble, but you hit that, and it jars it a little quicker than if you're not used to the solid turf that they have here now at Westlake. How long ago did they get this installed? 2 or 3 years ago?
A little bit longer than that.
A little longer than that?
There was a tornado came through and tore up the press box that we're on. well, on the new press box now.
Here's Salyer.
Touchdown.
Salyer slips over the left guard for a touchdown. Interesting call there. We see a whole lot of Colby Rodriguez down here, but the youngster Salyer with a 6-yard touchdown run, and the Saints with 4:06 to play on the board first.
Yeah, just a quick hitter to the Salyer, the fullback, who, if you look at Salyer, he's not your typical fullback. But he goes through, takes one hit, and goes into the end zone standing up.
Michael Mack trying to tack on the point after. Kick is up, kick is good. And with 4:06 to play, first quarter, St. Louis Catholic leads Westlake 7-0 on the KLOC TV Game of the Week.
After World War II, veteran bomber pilot J.W. Stein returned to his Louisiana home and entered another fierce arena, the lumber business. Since then, J.W. has entrusted his 6 sons to carry out his dream of helping people build their dreams. From a single store, Stein has grown into Louisiana's largest home improvement center, combining innovation, selection, and service. All of this keeps us focused on the dream. Good thing, because we never know when old J.W. will drop by to check in on us. After World War II,
I understand. Here, just take that.
Oh, who else you got there? You got another team, too.
7-0 St. Louis Catholic. Michael Mack ready to attempt. Bentley's Country Club Auto collision repair kickoff. Everything you need for your car and truck. Kicks off and taken at the 1. Taken out at the 1. To the 20, to the 23-yard line. That was Papillon, who, quite honestly, the breeze blowing against Mack, and they may have just held it up just enough to give Papillon an opportunity to return that one.
During the break, got a message from Chris Gaskin. 2008 was when the turf was put in here at Westlake. 7
years ago. Many viewers as we've had on Friday nights. Of course, Wednesday night with the replays.
Well, I'm not sure if Chris is at the game, but he did have a little knee surgery this week, a meniscus, much like Fontenot.
Pass taken by Papillon, tackled by Mack at the 29-yard line.
Well, they're going to give him a good spot.
That's
on
an incredible spot for a guy who is actually cutting back in to make the catch. There's a handoff. Whittington is a good couple 3
4 weeks.
Game clicking along. Interestingly enough, this is one of not very many games in Southwest Louisiana tonight. Only one game in the Lake Charles city limits. Here's a handoff to Ned. Across the 29. They'll give him forward progress to the 35-yard line, I guess it is. And that'll be a first down.
That be LaGrange, Washington Marion tonight, right?
Yes, Washington Marion at LaGrange is the only Lake Charles game. Barb is off tonight. Sulphur hosting Sam. This game here in Westlake, and we look down, and we'll tell that story after. Rocco back to pass here. Getting chased, blitz left side, Reddick. Reddick brings down Rocca at the 35 and gets up like nobody's business.
Yeah, Cotrera comes up, and when he does, Rocca slows down just a little bit, and Reddick was in pursuit and just caught him from behind.
Does not go down as a sack. Did somehow get back to the line of scrimmage. I know quite a few of the athletic trainers through the Lake Charles Memorial System that do the high school games. And it seemed like everybody I know was here tonight. They said, well, that's because there aren't any more games.
Before the game, we were down on the field. I noticed there was quite a few trainers here.
Rocca rolls to his right, throws to his right. Mack will bring down the completed ball carrier, Michael Boudreaux. '26 on the landscape management scoreboard.
last night. I know
Early.
in a close game, 19-17 with a great South Cameron team.
Handoff. Here's Ned stuck. And
South Cameron finishes 6-4 in the regular season.
I was going to say a huge year for South Cameron.
I can't remember them winning more than 2 games since Hurricane Rita. So Mark Delaney doing a good job down there. Of course, the big game of the night was Welsh and Kinder.
A lot of talk about that one before Jennings in the first game of the year. 4th down. And it appears that Westlake may be going for it. Hand off. Yep, Ned's got it. Finally tripped up in the second level there by, who's that, Luke Gaskin.
Yeah, risky call. Saints would have had good field position if they'd have stopped him. But they'll mark it at midfield.
So a couple of first downs on this drive for the Rams. 25 seconds. They'll probably get one more play. 15 on the play clock, 21 on the game clock. First down and 10 Rams, and a very quick moving one here in Westlake tonight. Switching up the line. Handoff up the middle. I think that was the big fullback again. And he'll cross the 50-yard line into St. Louis Catholic territory. Win with the carry.
We're going to get a flag.
And some stuff after the fact. Stick around for a couple of minutes and see where the flags are. Somebody's building a quilt out there in the center of the field.
Yeah, I didn't see. I looked up and I saw Levi engaged with one of the linemen for Westlake. So let's see if they're going to call it on both or if they're going to get the one who hit back.
Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Westlake. A dead ball. Unsportsmanlike call on St. Louis. They cancel each other out. They'll be warned, and we'll play the second quarter. Second down plus for Westlake. First quarter's over. St. Louis Catholic leads 7-0 over Westlake on the KLOC TV Game of the Week.
At Bentley's Auto Collision and Storage, you'll find highly skilled and certified technicians that will take care of all your under-the-hood problems. And Bentley's honors extended warranties. Damages disappear when Bentley's trained collision specialists professionally repair, replace, and paint your damaged car. Bentley's is on the preferred list of repair shops for 7 major insurance companies, and their work is guaranteed. Call 474-0304 or stop by Bentley's, 2115 Country Club Road.
Byron Woods, Leonard Brown. KLOC TV Game of the Week brought to you by Tarver Ford. Give us a chance to earn your business today. Richard Dow cannot go here at Westlake Rams Stadium. First quarter's over. Westlake with the football, second down and 7, and they've had the ball a lot here this first half so far.
Yeah, St. Louis got the ball and we scored quickly, and then Westlake's done a good job of controlling the ball and going unleashed yet.
Handoff, swing right side. Levi in on the tackle amongst some other folks in there as well. But the carry will take it. By the 2-yard line. Third down and 2. Louis Catholic. Got to give kudos to Eagles. I see going here tonight. On the the third down play, that's Ned. Ripped down, Ashworth in there to throw on.
The forward progress.
Westlake in on the tackle. I think I said Ashworth. That's Mark Johnston, and it's good to see. I had him on Thursday in his.
He's had a foot. Yeah, Rocca did a good job of selling that play and taking it to on the naked bootleg to the right side.
So go to the 23-yard line. Deepest that the Westlake has got so far with 11 minutes on the landscape management scoreboard. Second quarter. They've had the ball since 4:06.
Yeah, St. Louis has only had one possession in the game. Of course, they scored a touchdown on it.
Here comes the blitz. There's the pass left side on the screen. Oh, nice move. Papillon was supposed to cut it inside. Angie and Cotrera were there, so he'll pop it to the outside for a 23-yard touchdown reception.
Yeah, well set up play by the Rams. Threw out the bubble screen, got the seal-off block on Cotrera, and took it to the outside.
So Rocca to Papillon with 10:50 on the scoreboard. Second quarter. Kick is up. Oh, Cotrera almost got there, but fingertips. Jonathan Peshoff. Well, we have played just over a quarter. Tied 7-7. Westlake, St. Louis Catholic. It is your KLOC TV game of the week.
Welcome to Big Daddy's. Have a seat anywhere.
Big Daddy's opens at 6 a.m. and serves home-style breakfast until 10 a.m. A daily plate lunch is offered, along with a full lunch and dinner menu, including the famous Big Daddy's hamburger. Big Daddy's also has po' boys, salads, seafood, steaks, frozen drinks, and much more. So stop in today at Big Daddy's Sports Grill, 1737 West Sale Road, in the Athletes Corner Plaza.
Welcome to Big Daddy's. Have a seat anywhere.
Big Daddy's opens at 6 a.m. and
teeing up the football, Jonathan Peshoff for the Westlake Rams. They've tied it up with St. Louis Catholic, 7-7. 10:50 to play first quarter. Michael Mack deep for St. Louis Catholic with a whole lot of folks up front looking for a potential onside kick. It'll be a high looping pop taken at the 24 by Sallier. Sallier cuts to his right. Sallier cuts up the middle.
Oh, we're going to get a face
wrapped
mask.
up from behind. There's the penalty call. Waiting for it. Sallier got rodeoed from behind. Looked like there may have been a face mask as well as Jalen Handy in on the tackle at the 40. And the Saints should go a few more yards ahead of that.
Yeah, Levi. Sallier did a good job. He caught the high pooch kick and found a little space.
From the 39.
And then we'll take the extra 15.
To the 46. Great starting position for the Saints. Now if you go down and score, that last drive, 5 minutes, 16 seconds for Westlake. Almost half a quarter to score their touchdown. Parker Belair at the top of your screen for the receiver. Colby Rodriguez, little stutter step. Got him by the original blitzing lineman and able to get ahead for at least a couple. If he doesn't take the stutter step, he runs right into the defender.
Well, 85, Logan Myrick got good penetration to start with, and kind of disrupted the whole play. So
to the 43-yard line. Pick up a 3 on the play, 2nd down and 7. Hardy with 3 split to his left. Rodriguez the lone back. Pitch left. Looking for a block from Sallier. Finally cuts it to the outside to the 39 and then some. Sallier, he was looking for the seal block. Didn't exactly get the look that he wanted, but still able to make something out of nothing.
Yeah, Rodriguez just has been good all year, just finding that crease. You know, Sallier got out there and just disrupted him enough to give Rodriguez the time to cut that in.
The defensive end actually came from the edge and gave Sallier a big pop, actually knocked Sallier back just about a half a yard. And that's, again, what kind of caused the hesitation move by Rodriguez. Sallier, Belair, and Washington in that order, and receivers to the top of the screen. 3rd down short is Rodriguez. Going to be very close. Did not get a favorable spot. He did not get a Papillon-type spot on that one.
Let's see where they put it.
Holy cow.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole yard short, but
that's all right.
So the Saints are going to go for it. Here comes the heavy package that we saw a couple weeks ago with
Mike Johnson
and
Brookhouse.
Brookhouse and Charlie. Well, I'm not having trouble coming up with those names, not Richard. You did a good job of picking me up.
On 4th down, the first time they've gone for it tonight. Hard count. Handoff. Oh, Rodriguez got hit. Did not make it back to the
we're
line of scrimmage. It's going to be close.
Yeah, it's going to be awful close.
But I just don't. The sad part is we didn't get a good mark last time. I don't think we're going to get a good one there either.
Why are they marking the ball?
It's more
way
favorable. Yeah. They're going to measure.
Interesting that they marked it way out there. I guess they went to where the linesman had stopped. Yeah, it may be a few inches short, Richard.
I think it's about a half a football short. And I was surprised Rodriguez made it that far.
Yeah, he got hit early in that play.
See how close we get. Okay, full football short. 95, Logan Myrick is that good.
Yeah, that was Myrick.
In town. Maybe it's bursting with onions. I don't know. Best burst. I messed that up one time a week. I'm sorry, guys. Big Daddy's. Go there. Eat good food.
I had a burger there this week.
Did you? All right. On first down, they fake the pass. They go with the end around to January. January still on his feet across the 45. Somehow weaved his way through a handful of St. defenders.
Yeah, Mark Johnston was in the backfield with him, just couldn't quite get his hand to him. And once he broke past Johnston, he had a little room.
Saints with only the football for about 2 minutes on that drive. To the 48-yard line. That is another first down for Westlake. That is not. Nice defense up front by the Rams.
A good play there, Whittington and Johnston. And they're going to mark it right back at the line of scrimmage, maybe a foot or two.
The official on our side is right eye dominant. I figured out that much tonight.
So this quarter's not to our advantage.
Exactly. Behind Richard and Mack and the big pass play to Michael Guidry.
Yeah, Rocket did a good job of selling the fake inside, and the Saints fell for it.
7:41 on the landscape management scoreboard.
Westlake continues to switch out multiple players each play. So now you got to start thinking about fatigue on the part of the St. Louis defense.
I think that's part of what they're trying to do tonight, to be real honest with you. Ball control. Obviously, if you get the ball, you have a chance to score. Here's a handoff to Ned. St. Louis has been the beneficiary of turnovers by the other team the last couple of weeks. And Westlake doing a very good job of keeping on the football.
Yeah, they sure are. Like I said, we've seen, starting with the South Beauregard game, Saints getting a lot of turnovers.
Pick up a 3 on the play, 2nd and 7. It's at the 25-yard line. Pitch, left side net. Got hit by Johnston, and Levi comes in with a sweeper, and down goes Ned, who's not that easy to bring down. Johnston made it look easy.
No, we don't have size and weights on our roster, but Ned's a big guy.
Pounds him back for a 4-yard loss. Another pretty good candidate for the Bentley's Auto Collision Repair collision of the game. That was more like a stuff, kind of like a turkey for Thanksgiving, huh? Trips to the left on 3rd down 11. He'll look left, fake left. Here comes Brookhouse throwing him down. And he wants a face mask, no call. Rocket comes up without a helmet. Can't believe there's not a call.
Yeah, it looked like he just had his arm wrapped around Rocket's head. He didn't have the face mask as far as I could tell.
I think when Brookhouse lifted his arms up, he did not grab the face mask. I think his forearm caught the bottom of Rocket's helmet.
Right, he had him around the shoulder pads. And unfortunately here for Westlake, Rocket's got to come out of play or they're going to have to use a timeout, which they are. And the fans are giving their displeasure.
4th down? Hey, you know what? We'll take the timeout. 5:40 on the Landscape Management scoreboard. Tie game 7-7. Controversy at Westlake on the KLOC.
Do it yourself with help and have a professionally landscaped yard now. Landscape Management helps you create a beautiful outdoor area by drafting a custom landscape plan designed just for you. Simply purchase materials from their huge selection of top quality plants, trees, mulch, and stone at great prices. They will draw the bed lines and place the plants for you to ensure that your installation will look beautiful. Everything you'll need for a professionally landscaped yard, done by you with a little help from Landscape Management. Do it.
Back to Westlake Rams Stadium. St. Louis Catholic trying to hold back the Rams, who were driving, now back to the 37. Controversial sack by Brookhouse. And again on the Big Daddy's Sports Bar and Grill replay. Basically, forearms are not hands, folks. And that would be a face mask.
Yeah, this week
was an arm mask.
Yeah. For the first week in quite a few weeks, we're on the opposite. We've been with our fans the last few weeks, and of course we got to hear the Westlake fans express their displeasure.
Well, now they're trying to take Rocca out of the game. They're trying to take Rocca out of the game, and that's the whole reason Phil Fontenot called a timeout.
Yeah, exactly. And the White Hat's going to win that argument.
Okay, I don't believe that's correct, but, well, he's the White Hat. I'm not.
Well, and I'm not sure, Richard, about high school. I mean, I know in the pro, I've seen it several times in the pros and in college, but I guess in high school the rule is helmet comes off, you come out regardless.
So they will bring in a punter.
So what happens if it's the last play of the half? Does it sit out the first play of the?
That's what I'm saying. I think the timeout was taken.
Oh, absolutely. That's why he called the timeout.
Here comes the block party. We're going to have some contact, and that'll be downed at the 3-yard line. I'm not sure you want to decline this penalty because that's running into the kicker there. And that'll be well, did they call it roughing? I don't know. It appeared to be a rough, but if that's a 15-yard penalty, that'd be an automatic first down. And they would bail out Westlake by putting it at the 22-yard line.
And that's what it is, Richard. He's marking off 15 yards.
A personal foul, roughing the kicker, first down. They will move the chains. Ryan King saying, move them. That is a first down. Nope, that's a fourth down. Never mind.
No, it's automatic first down. Yeah.
Nope. Yes.
Well, White Hat saying
the White Hat saying move the chains. Okay, they had it. The gentleman on the far side had it. It is a first down. Big penalty. Sprints into the 2-yard run by the quarterback, Rocker. Cotrera didn't make contact. It gets past the secondary level and then sprints into the end zone. So Peshoff in. BAT is good. 5:20 on the Landscape Management scoreboard. Westlake 14 straight points. Now lead the Saints 14-7 on the KLOC TV Game of the Week.
Hi, we're the Tarvers. Southwest Louisiana has been our home for all of our 30 years, and we're proud to have been born and raised in this community. We're also proud to continue the family tradition of serving the area with honesty, integrity, and Southern hospitality. And between our two stores, we have 150 employees who share those same values. If you already buy or service your vehicles with us, we'd like to say thank you. And if not, whether you're in the market for an import.
So Westlake now with kickoff. They haven't been in a while, down 14-7.
33-yard line.
So Westlake turning up the offense a bit in the span of 5 minutes and score with 5.
Sells the pass.
Back to throw Bailey. Rolls to his right, has a whole lot of field, makes a nice pass. Over to the 45, to the 50. Across the 45, that's Washington having a good game.
That's the second time we've seen Washington get good yards after the after the catch.
Little yak. Yards after catch there. To the 40-yard line in Westlake territory.
And once again, if you watch it on replay, Hardy had plenty of room to run if he'd have chose to do that as well.
But made the right choice.
Absolutely.
That's the other thing I like. He made the right decision. Washington at the bottom of your screen, under 5 minutes to play, second quarter. Saints down 14-7, looking for the slant. Oh, he had it. Oh,
just threw it behind.
Misfired. Threw it behind Washington, who found the seam and was open. In fact, if I didn't get to see if Bailey had a couple more seconds. If he did, he could have thrown it right up the post and had a touchdown.
Yeah, Washington was behind his defender, and nobody else was back for Westlake.
Now there you go. They had the ball at the 39. The line of scrimmage was the 40. Oh, they didn't complete pass. Westlake reminded them. They had it in the wrong spot. Here's back to throw. Here's the pass again. Oh, Hardy had to go down a little bit for it. Didn't look it in. And drops the pass for third down.
Well, he got it out in front of Washington that time, just a little low. Tyler got hands on it, but just couldn't come up with it. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10.
So, comes a play from Hardy. Saints have only had the ball for 38 seconds. Want to give that defense a little bit more of a blow. Hardy, left-handed thrower, rose to his left, throws right, and finds Washington at the 29. That should be a first down.
Yeah, good job. 3rd catch of the night for Washington.
And a great job by Washington to know where the sticks are as well.
Absolutely. We haven't seen the Saints throw this much.
Haven't had to.
Haven't had to, but I mean, once again, the offensive line doing a good job. Hardy's got time. He rolls out and had room to run as well. But making the smart decision again to throw the ball.
Kramer in the game to the top of the screen. Washington. I think Washington gets better the more catches he makes. You kind of see his confidence grow. Here's a pass, incomplete to Kramer. Kramer, quite honestly, had to fight through a couple of defenders, and by the time the ball got there, may have lost some vision on it. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and somebody had their hands up at the line as well, and may have been just a little behind Kramer.
Second down and 10 at the 28-yard line. Got that multicolored turf like they have at the University of Oregon. Oregon's got the... I'm not counting UCA, you know that. Anybody who's familiar with the South. Rodriguez had a lot of room to the right. Interestingly, cuts it up to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, he found a little seam and picked up 4 yards.
That's usually one of those that we see him kind of flare more toward the sideline, but this time decided to cut up.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of that where Rodriguez on that off tackle bounces it to the outside till he gets the corner.
25, ball in the middle of the field. Here's Rodriguez. Nice ball fakes. Keeps it himself to the 20, to the 15. Great.
That run's been there all night on the fake. Looks like we have a player down for Westlake. But we've seen that several plays where he's thrown it to Washington where he's had plenty of room to run. That time they had good coverage, so Hardy just tucks it away and picks up the first down.
Logan Myrick, the player who was on the ground, and they're going to make him come off.
Yeah, he gets up and hustles off, but
since
they stopped the flag, he's got to come out for a play.
Yeah, he wanted to get back in. In fact, he'll stand at the 15-yard line and says, nope, you got to go to the 25. He's ready to go pop back in. And now the trainers are going to want to take a quick look at him. He's like, no, I want to go in the next play. 3:47 to play in the second quarter. Rodriguez pitched left at the 10. And that's a really bad spot. And now we have a penalty flag after the fact.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened. The penalty flag's way out of bounds. I'm sure it's going to be some type of personal foul after the play.
That, again, right-eye dominant situation maybe on that play. They mark it down to the 9. And we'll wait. Dead ball. Personal foul. St. Louis.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened down there. It was definitely after the play out of bounds.
Third penalty, 35 yards, 2 big ones here this half. And it marks it back to the 24-yard line. .337 to play. Second quarter. That hurts the Saints, who had the ball all the way down inside the 10. This is a second down and goal from the 24. Handoff, Salyers, no offsides call, and it'll be brought down to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, a lot of jumping by the Rams on that, and we didn't get the call.
All right. Into the game comes Rocca to play free safety on third down. It's not like Westlake doesn't have the numbers. They have always had good numbers on the sidelines. But they have also had a lot of players go both ways, play a little Iron Man. Third down and goal from the 24-yard line. Fakes the handoff. Ball tipped to the line of scrimmage. Big number 7. Michael Mack.
Yeah, Mack's out.
And from the 24, this will be a 41-yard attempt, not the longest he's had this year, and the wind to his back. What breeze there is now. A little bit of an angle. It's not been necessarily bad for Mack. Drills it, has the distance, but did he put it through? Yes, he did. 41-yard field goal for Michael Mack with 2 scoreboard. Saints
10 a.m. A daily plate lunch is offered, along with a full lunch and dinner menu, including the famous Big Daddy's hamburger. Big Daddy's also has po' boys, salads, seafood, steaks, frozen drinks, and much more. So stop in today at Big Daddy's Sports Grill, 1737 West Sale Road.
They know you. 1 yards. Gets ready for the Bentley's Country Club Auto Repair Collision kickoff. Saints trail 14-10 on the landscape management scoreboard. And Mack, a little breeze to his back. Will try to keep a return from happening this time, but nope, taken right at the 1 yard line by January. I did too. Angie hits him at the 25 or the 20 and makes the tackle.
Yeah, good job by Angie. Brought him down by himself right at the 20, but it looked awful close. Looked like he might have stepped out and stepped into the end zone. Of course, in high school, any ball in the end zone is not returnable.
To the 21. That's where they'll start it. So basically, if he put it in the end zone, it would have been at the 20. He put it at the 1, so they put it at the 21. And again, a good tackle by Angie. 2:37. Westlake has shown a keep the ball for a while. Board Saints 14-10.
Landscape Management helps you create a beautiful outdoor area by drafting a custom landscape plan designed just for you. Simply purchase materials from prices. They will draw the bed lines and place the plans for you to ensure that your installation will look beautiful. Everything you'll need for a professionally landscaped yard, done by you with a little help from Landscape Management. Do it with help and have a professionally.
Saints basically saying, hey, we want the ball back. To the 21 yard.
Yeah, Connor Cottrell on the tackle.
Jennings.
Yeah, last I saw, Jennings was leading 21-14.
We saw that offense go to work. South Bowl last night finished up the big win over Iota. Incomplete. Nicely played by Richard on the.
He slaps the ground, thinking he should have came up with that.
Mike is here tonight. I had a chance to kind of briefly
Did you run
catch
into
up
him?
with him.
I heard John Michael say he was going to be here.
Was hoping he would be. Obviously, Sam Houston State with other things on their mind. Southland Conference Championship up for grabs for the Cowboys. Not out of it if they do happen to lose on Saturday, but a win would definitely help seal it. Rocket back to throw the screen pass over the middle.
Boy, set up well.
To the 27, across the 35, and set that up very well. We can see it up here. Obviously down there completely different. Michael Boudreau with the reception.
Well, that's another big play for Westlake on third down. The Saints just can't get that stop they need.
(17-14).
Well, if you're watching from home, we're having a lot of technical difficulties tonight on the live feed. Of course, the replay, you'll get the full game.
Here's a handoff to Ned. Ned gets finally brought down. Johnston made the original contact. Levi will finish him up after a couple of yards on that play. Technical difficulties everywhere. A little problem with the internet feed tonight. The score clock not working here at Westlake Stadium. But the good news is the Saints are ahead, 17-14 right now. But it has been a great seesaw-type game. A lot of ball control by Westlake. They'll try it here with Ned got drilled. Levi and Johnston went boom, and Ned went down. Small gain about a yard. Third down and a long 7.
Another third down play for Westlake. Saints need to come up with a stop here and get the ball back.
Looking for the guy with the watch. I got to try to figure out. Well, that's a coach. Don't know which side that official is on. He'd have to be on the near side. We're typically in the St. Louis crowd tonight. We are over here. Read Mack and know where he was going to go.
Yeah, he did a great job. He saw Mack sneaking up. He had Saints had help over the top with Richard, but he just kind of fired it right in between. And the Saints come up with the stop on third down that we needed.
Burnett back to punt. He's punted one time already tonight. A senior, Michael Mack, stands at his own 33-yard line. Snap is low. Here comes the block party. Can't get to it.
Ball straight up in the air.
Somebody, they didn't get to it, but
went
straight up and down. It was actually taken to Westlake bounce, and Westlake downs it at the 49.
One of the Westlake players jumped up and grabbed it. So, that's going to turn into great field position for the Saints.
Basically a 15-yard punt. St. Louis Catholic scored on its last drive, a 42-yard touchdown run, the only scoring here in the third quarter. Fumbled on their first possession, this being their third possession. You think about it, they barely got 3 in the entire first half.
Hey, Williams back in at fullback. I'm wondering if Sallier may have an injury.
Pass right side behind Washington, who by the time he looked up for the ball, realized it was behind him and trying to get a big paw back there, but Hardy's passed a little Ray, and Hardy second down.
He had the back shoulder throw, and Washington just couldn't stop in time to come back and get it.
Been good coverage on that far side by Casson Page. Casson Page, my bad. Maintain Washington tonight. Hardy will delay handoff to Rodriguez. Got caught up with his own backer. Now tries to go to the right. Had nowhere to go. Blackshirts just kept coming at him and did not find the hole that he originally thought might be there.
Yeah, broke 2 or 3 tackles and just couldn't get away from the Westlake defense, and now it's going to bring up third and long.
Michael Harlow, the freshman again. They are excited here at Westlake about Harlow. I know his sister Madison was supposed to come over, a student up at the University of Louisiana Monroe. And hopefully folks all over watching the replay this week. It's always nice when you get two local teams. 3rd down and 17. Back to throw Hardy. Screen pass left and dropped by Rodriguez, and pretty to the outside. He may have had a whole lot of daylight to run.
Yes, we see it time and time again. You know, he gets a little ahead of himself. You see it on TV all the time in the pros and college. Just turned to run right before he had his hands on the ball. And he can't come up with it.
Trying to make something happen in a tight game, and the slip. Oh, high snap. Mack brings it down. They didn't come as hard as they would. Look at that spiral kick. Taken on a fair catch. Papillon at the 13 decided not to let this one bounce all the way back to the 1, but great punt by Michael Mack.
Yeah, snap was a little high, and good thing Michael Mack stands about 6'3", went up and got it and got the punt off.
I mean, and drilled it too. More of a line drive spiral, but Papillon wanted nothing to do with it. To the 14-yard line. That's where they'll put it. And we are somewhere toward the back end. I'd guess the final 4 minutes of the 3rd quarter. I've had no indication of how much time.
Oh,
handoff,
nice
Ned
job.
going nowhere. Angie will blow him up in the backfield. And they will put it down at the, well, the 12-yard line. Big Daddy Sports Baller and Grill replay. It looked like he may have been a little further back, but nonetheless, a drop for a loss. A 2nd down. Levi looking, nope, here comes Reddick on the blitz. Won't get there, though. The long pass by Rocca.
Oh,
incomplete, my goodness. Perkle had a hand on it. January thought he may have gotten away with a big one, and he would have been gone.
Man, Perkle got a hand on it. It landed right in January's lap, almost like he didn't expect it. And, yeah, if he'd have came up with that, nobody would have been near him. But Saints will take that break.
Ooh, 3rd down and 12. I will breathe out a little bit. 49-35. I can't get over that score from Jennings in the first half. Iowa with the lead in that one. Here's a pass by Rocca. Hit as he throws. Papillon fumbled. And still on the ground. No, they're going to. Oh, you kidding
never
me?
Came up with it.
Papillon made a football move. I can't believe they called that back.
Yeah, I mean, from this angle, it's hard to see if he was bobbling it the whole time.
Yeah, he might have been.
He had his back to us the entire time. The coaching staff for St. Louis is not protesting too much.
No.
So. But anyway, regardless, it'll be 4th down. And
the pressure on Rocca was more impressive on that one. He took a shot as he threw that, forcing Papillon to come inside the sticks and make that catch. Well, so here's the punter, Burnett again, kicking from the edge of his own end zone. The front edge. Perkle over the mid part of the field, not on the edge like you typically say. Here comes Perkle. He gets double teamed. Whittington almost got there. Michael Mack calls fair catch at the 40-yard line. That one was set up. I think they may have been keen on Perkle and maybe relying on
tonight, which usually he comes off the edge. Well, of course, Coach Neck does a good job of watching film, knowing where to position his guys. And like you say, Perkle in the middle, and Whittington almost got to it on the outside. Of course, Brookhouse almost got to one earlier, and then we ended up calling a personal foul on us.
So Saints back with the football again. Still 3rd quarter, we think. Back to throw Hardy. Rolls to his right, getting pressure. Pass, nice catch, Washington. Around the 29, where are they going to spot this? They're going to put him, no. It was at the 29, folks. It was at the 29, folks. It was at the 29. They're going to put it at the 31.
Second one, what's that, Washington's 4th catch of the night?
That is.
He's done a great job tonight.
So here's the 2nd down and short play. Rodriguez, stutter stepped across the 30. Where will they mark it? Yep, there's the 29.
There we go. It just took us one more play to get there.
Yeah. We're coming close to the time. Okay, the clock just stuck his hand up in the air. I may have put 2 fingers up. I don't know if that was a 2-minute tick down here. That would be about right. Again, the clock not operating here at Westlake. Handoff, fumbled.
Williams was stumbling when Hardy tried to hand it off to him and just couldn't hang on to the ball.
Turnover, St. Louis Catholic. Second one here in the third quarter.
Well, that was a tough break. St. Louis was in good field position.
And St. Louis really has not had the turnover issues this year. So at the 29-30-yard line is where they'll put it. That would have been a huge opportunity for the Saints momentum-wise here. They've been able to hold Westlake back, but the defense has been on the field a lot here in this one. Here comes the blitz from the outside. Contreras can't get to him. The pass incomplete.
Yeah, a lot of pressure coming from the backside. Rocca rolling out to his right. Just throws it low and a little bit out of the reach.
Michael Boudreau, the intended receiver.
Right.
Should have a flip card or something, at least giving you an idea of how many minutes remaining. It'll become very important in the fourth quarter if we stay as tight of a football game as it is. 17-14, St. Louis Catholic. Pitch, right side, January. And
there
brought down. Nope, Perkle couldn't bring him down. Still on his feet, knocked out of bounds at the 31. Fans want a late hit call, but that's not a late hit.
Well, it's only a pickup of 1 yard. Angie took a shot at him, held him up, and had Perkle came in. He threw Perkle off, and then the pursuit caught up.
Third down and 9. With, I guess, under a couple minutes left here in the third quarter. St. Louis Catholic fans trying to get noisy across the way on another big third down play. Rocca back to pass. Rocca hit as he throws. Got a nice pass off. Perkle went up for it. Can't get it. 40, 30, 20, 10 touchdown.
Perkle had position, went up, and he just went up and over his back and pulled it down.
69-yard touchdown pass. Rocca to January.
And another third and long, Richard. Westlake converts.
2 big pass plays this half on third and long. 69-yard TD pass. Rocca to January. And here comes Peshoff with the point after attempt. The snap and the kick blocked.
Michael Mack.
Michael Mack got in there, and that is a huge block on a point after.
That's right.
Holds him to just 6 points. And take a look at the landscape management scoreboard. Westlake scores, misses the PAT. Leads St. Louis 2017, late third quarter on the KLOC TV Game of the Week.
Hi, we're the Tarvers. Southwest Louisiana has been our home for all of our 30 years, and we're proud to have been born and raised in this community. We're also proud to continue the family tradition of serving the area with honesty, integrity, and Southern hospitality. And between our 2 stores, we have 150 employees who share those same values. If you already buy or service your vehicles with us, we'd like to say thank you. And if not, whether you're in the market for an import or a domestic, or you're interested in a career as part of our team, we'd like to invite you to come see what a car buying experience is supposed to be like at Lake Charles Toyota and Tarver Ford. Hi, we're
KLOC TV Game of the Week, brought to you always by Stein Home Improvement. Everything for your home and yard.
Yeah, that was the end of the third quarter, Rich. I just looked over and the clock was running, so hopefully they'll have it fixed here for the fourth quarter. But anyway, the blocked extra point here to end the quarter, that's big because that keeps the game at 3 points. And with Michael Mack, there's basically no wind anymore, so that's no longer a factor.
Tyler Broussard will be the fourth person we've seen kick a ball tonight. Peshoff to point after a guy. We've had a different guy punting, and another guy kick off last time for Broussard. We'll line up the Bentley's Country Club Auto Repair Collision kickoff here at the start of the fourth quarter. 2017, if you just joined us, seesaw game at Westlake Ram Stadium. Here's Sallier at the 4. Here's Sallier at the 15. To the 20. Breaks a tackle. Still on his feet across the 30. Brought down to the 35. Nice return by Sallier.
Yeah, clock's not running again. I'm going to attempt to keep it here on my trusty iPhone.
All right.
Not sure how good a job I'll be able to do, but.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to do this if this thing gets close to the end. A little disadvantage also because the Saints are on the opposite side of the field. Here's Rodriguez. Around the right side. Nice stiff arm. Oh, they gave him a penalty. To the 40, to the 30, the 20, the 10, 5, touchdown. I think we're going to have an illegal hand to the face.
I don't understand that call. I mean, he didn't grab the face mask. The running back has the right to put his hand out on the player.
It's a stiff arm if I've ever seen one. That happened to his left. I'm trying to figure out how the referee, who's right-eye dominant, saw that one. Taking a touchdown off the board for the Saints again. Illegal use of hands. I have never seen that, Ken.
I have never seen that in all my years. I'm not sure how you call that.
Illegal use of hands was the call on the offense.
Oh, he threw the flag towards Rodriguez, so I'm assuming they're going to call it on Rodriguez.
Well, that's the only play I saw. Rodriguez put out the stiff arm.
Yeah,
unless they called a block in the back.
I've never seen that, Richard.
Unless there's a block in the back that we missed. That could be the case, too. Here is a handoff. Rodriguez will try it from the other side. Got a nice block by Kramer downfield across the 40, across the 45 to the 47.
Well, the good news is he picked up the first down.
Yep. So Rodriguez continues to truck along and keep St. Louis at least close. It has been an interesting evening. St. Louis has not been the beneficiary of very many calls tonight. Or spots. And a lot of it also done to themselves. Rodriguez tried to slip in the left side. Got tackled from behind by Evan Araby.
Yeah, he still pushed forward for 2 or 3 yards, turned into a positive gain.
3-yard pickup, 2nd down and 7. Making the Westlake defense work a little bit. Westlake defense has been on the field more this half. St. Louis regained the lead with a 42-yard Rodriguez touchdown. It's been a half of big plays so far. Here's Rodriguez, stuffed by Michael Harlow and by Evan Araby at the 50 for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, I got to hand it to Westlake. They've done a great job on defense tonight.
To the 50. Westlake, this is basically a playoff game for them, Ken. Number 36 unofficially on the Louisiana High School power ratings. You would think a win might give them a shot to move up a couple. Back to throw is Hardy. Throws right, rolls left, throws left. Caught by Washington again.
Let's see what the spot is. I thought he was at the sticks.
I thought he was just short of the stick. I may have got a. Well, he's got the guy on the other side rolling the ball this time. Now here comes the guy from the near side. I'm sure he's going to say, Time out on the field. They want everybody to move back. They don't want any players. I don't know. I always thought that was funny. They don't want people to see it.
I mean,
how close can we get in there, Mr. Eccles? I want to get to the football as close as we can on the opposite side. Timeout on the field.
I'm not
there
sure what the discussion is. The white hat is up back over here where the play started from, talking to some of the people on the side. I guess now they're going to measure, but they're moving the balls of only about a foot inside. It was obvious that was first down.
Yep,
right.
it is.
We could plainly see it from here that the ball was just off the sideline and the sticks were right there. So
make sure they had those St. Louis people get back, though, didn't they? 42-yard line.
I mean, they made the team get all the way back, and they only came out with the markers of a few inches.
I guess it was supposed to be a secret? I don't know. To the 42-yard line. Washington on top. Kramer down below. Salyer. Araby will wrap him up, throw him for a big loss. Back to the 46-yard line. Loss of at least 4 on the play. That is just not working. Mr. Araby having a big second half as well as Mr. Harlow.
Well, one thing I just realized, Rodriguez is not in the game, Richard. It's Salyer and Williams.
Salyer and Williams. Back to throw. Rolling to his right. Throwing right. Kramer! Oh, he dropped it! Unfortunately, the second drop tonight for Kramer, who had position on his man. Right there was Chris Klein, but Kramer had inside position.
Yeah,
It'll be third down.
Hardy put it right where it needed to be. Kramer just couldn't come up with it. Now Rodriguez comes back in the game.
To the 46-yard line. Getting to the point we're probably right around the 8-minute mark, 9-minute mark.
Unofficially, I've got 9:03. Of course, that's not official by any means.
Parker Belair into the game for Kramer. Washington's had a good night on top on the short side. Third down. Pump fake. Looking deep. And wrapped up. Penalty flags upcoming. Not one, but 2 Westlake guys. And a little conversation in the backfield. Hey, that's my guy. And they all both kind of ran into Belair as he tried to break away. And that should be a pass interference penalty against Westlake. Westlake student section reminding them you can't do that. Caleb Young and Chris Klein back on the coverage. Young was very animated on the play. It'll be to the 31-yard line, first down Saints.
Yeah, best I can tell, the extended halftime in Jennings, I guess those kids were tired. They kind of stretched it out. The second half is just about to start there.
It's getting late for a second half to start. Here's Rodriguez. Trying to swing it to the outside. Right there's Young. And Young gets brought down. Rodriguez gets brought down at the 29 for a pickup of 2.
Yeah, Rodriguez just stretching it out to this side. And the seam never opened up, so he wasn't able to cut it in.
Well, they didn't quite give him the 29, did they? On paper, it'll be the 29, but it's really 29 3/4. Second down and a very long 8. Clock continues to wind down here. Salyer to his left, Rodriguez to the right of Hardy in the shotgun. Here comes the blitz. Here comes the pass. And Washington just fell down to the 20,
when he
trying to make his cut.
Trying to make his cut, and he just slipped and fell at the 20.
You know, a play we haven't seen for about 3 weeks now is the tight end.
Well, they tried to run it earlier, and one of the interior linemen got a hand on it.
That's right.
Crawford in the first half.
Crawford's gone 3 weeks without a catch now. Let's see what happens on this third down play. Third down and 9. Ball's at the 30. Back to throw Hardy. Rolls out of the pocket. Throws deep.
That's
Has
got Belair.
Belair intercepted.
Intercepted.
Papillon at the 10. Papillon at the 15. Cuts the field. Big block by Myrick. Opens him up to the 20, the 25, the 29-yard line. Third turnover, second half by St. Louis Catholic. 2 fumbles and now a Bailey Hardy INT.
Well, he had Belair open.
Just
Hung it up, and the free safety came across and just jumped in front of Belair and made the interception.
Now it's up for a big defensive stop. Probably about 2/3 of a quarter, if that, remaining. If you just joined us, the play clock has not worked since we started the second half. Third quarter came to an end with a 69-yard touchdown pass from Rocca to January. Rocca, the quarterback, 2017 Westlake. Right side, giving chase Reddick, trying to bring also by Perkle and Johnston. Pickup of 2 and a penalty
get a flag.
Very, very late flag. It is the white hat that came from behind and threw it. It might be a face mask.
Dead ball.
Oh, illegal contact to the head.
Yep.
Targeting action. And Perkle is not happy. That'll come out to about the 47-yard line. First 15-yarder, the third 15-yarder against the Saints, though, in this game.
I can't say I've seen that penalty called this year.
No, either have I. First down and 10. 3 St. Louis turnovers. Pitch, left side Ned. Cuts it up over the guard. Tripped up by who? Angie. Angie tripped him up at the 45. He fell ahead to the 48, 49-yard line.
Should be right around 7.
Second down and 8.
It's unofficial, but
coaches are up here joining us. Ken is trying to do 3 duties. Color for TV, run a clock, and help out the St. Louis Catholic coaches to know maybe a little bit what's going on.
And keep
Johnston
an eye on
giving chase, and Whittington hit him late, and there's a penalty.
Flag.
That is 4 15-yard penalties on St. Louis Catholic. Johnson couldn't quite get to him. Whittington got to him in the white spot, and that's going to get you every time. To Whittington, he just didn't hold up enough.
Update from Jennings. Etienne, 73-yard run. Jennings missed the extra point. Highway leads 49-41.
Whew, got a little tighter, didn't it? Interesting part about that, I know Etienne's halftime yardage was around, actually not even halftime. He had at one point 130 yards. So had another 200-plus yard night.
200, yeah.
Yep. Under 7 minutes, we believe, here in the fourth quarter. 2 big penalties. That's not a very well set up play, but somehow Ned breaks away from Brookhouse and Whittington and company and falls forward for a couple for a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Levy finally gets credit with the tackle. It has not been a typical St. Louis Catholic team. Typically a little more disciplined. Ken?
Yeah, we haven't seen that.
Had problems here in the third quarter. On second down and 8. Handoff. Ooh. Through is Wynn. Not Wynn. I'm sorry. That's Boudreaux. Boudreaux across the 35. To the 33-yard line. Sets up a short third down. We believe over half the quarter has gone by. Bang. We haven't talked about Joseph tonight. Just a bang in on the tackle.
Yep. You know, it's been a strange night. Usually we don't see a team have ball control the way Westlake has against our defense.
And it's all come on third and fourth down plays.
They've made a lot of long third down plays.
Timeout on the field. Timeout. Westlake, their first of the half. We'll take it to Westlake leads 2017 and driving in St. Louis territory on the KLOC TV Game of the Week.
After World War II, veteran bomber pilot J.W. Stein returned to his Louisiana home and entered another fierce arena, the lumber business. Since then, J.W. has entrusted his 6 sons to carry out his dream of helping people build their dreams. From a single store, Stein has grown into Louisiana's largest home improvement center, combining innovation, selection, and service. All of this keeps us focused on the dream. Good thing, because we never know when old JW will drop by to check in on us.
Yeah.
KLOC TV Game of the Week. Big thank you to our sponsors, Week 10 here, and talked about them a lot this year, but big shout out to Philip Tarver Ford, Corey and Eric, Lake Charles Toyota, Stein Home Improvement. I haven't talked about Prime Cuttery tonight. Great po' boys, great boudin, great butcher. Prime Cuttery. Your specialty meat stop. 3rd down and 5. That's Wynn carrying it to the 31. They're going to give him the 30.
He'll be short of the first down, but I expect Westlake to go for it here.
4th down and short.
Getting close to 5 minutes to go by my clock.
They really need to start making an announcement as you get closer to the end of this one. I mean, that throws coaches out of sync, broadcasters out of sync, fans out of sync. They don't know what's going on. They do know that Westlake's leading. Rocket to throw up the middle again on that seam pass. Has a man incomplete. Almost caught by Perkle and then dropped by the side. They had 2 guys doing a seam route.
2 guys in the same area, and Perkle hit the ball, and it almost dropped into the arms of, that was Michael Guidry. But the Saints will take over here at the 30-yard line with approximately 4.5 minutes to go, Richard, down by 3.
Will be conservative and call it 4. 1st down and 10 Saints. Bigger than life. No turnovers, and you need to score. Some way, somehow, you either need a field goal or a touchdown on this drive. The end around, the flip back. Now Hardy throws it deep.
He's got Crawford.
Has Crawford. Crawford put his knee on the ground at the 42-yard line.
That's all right. The pass was a little short because Hardy was under pressure, but Crawford gets his hands on it with his knee on the ground, and that'll be a complete pass into Westlake territory.
So it was a handoff to Williams, a handoff to Rodriguez, a flip back to Hardy, a pass to Crawford.
You know, Westlake did a good job of reading it.
Where are they putting that ball down at? At the 44-yard line. Interesting. All right. 1st down and 10 Saints in Westlake territory. Back to throw. Hardy has Belair, but nicely broken up. Honestly, Rodriguez, who does then show Hardy, hey, I was a little more open, and he was.
Yeah, it was good coverage on Belair, and didn't have a whole lot of room to squeeze that one in there.
So, 2nd down. This may be the biggest pressure situation that Bailey Hardy has been in this year as a quarterback. Team down by 3. Final minutes ticking down in the 4th quarter. Saints trail 20-17. You got to at least get it to the 25-yard line to give Mack a decent shot. Here's a handoff. Rodriguez breaks 1 tackle. Gets to the outside. Breaks another one. To the 20, 35, 30. Breaks inside to the 20, the 15, the 10.
No flags
5,
on the field.
Touchdown. This one won't be coming back. Sorry, Westlake.
Rodriguez broke 4 tackles on that play. What a fantastic run by Kobe.
Ford, a 4-yard touchdown run, putting that 2 yards behind where Crawford really caught it. Gave Rodriguez a couple more yards. And St. Louis Catholic is retaking the lead. Now I bet you Westlake fans want to know how much time there is, don't they?
Yep.
Get ready for the hold. Michael Mack to tack on, hopefully, a very decisive extra point. The kick is up. The kick is good. It's a 4-point lead for St. Louis Catholic. A field goal won't do it. Westlake will get the ball with under 4 minutes to play, with the Saints leading 24-20 on the KLOC TV Game of the Week.
At Bentley's Auto Collision and Storage, you'll find highly skilled and certified technicians that will take care of all your under-the-hood problems. And Bentley's honors extended warranties. Damages disappear when Bentley's trained collision specialists professionally repair, replace, and paint your damaged car. Bentley's is on the preferred list of repair shops for 7 major insurance companies, and their work is guaranteed. Call 474-0304 or stop by Bentley's, 2115 Country Club Road.
Michael Mack got to kick off on this Bentley's Country Club Auto Collision Repair kickoff. Everything you need for your car and truck. Big 44-yard. It's been a second half of big plays.
Absolutely.
Big touchdown. 2 big touchdown runs by Rodriguez. The 69-yard touchdown pass up to the Saints defense now, leading 24-20. Kickoff will be low, line drive, hit the end zone. Kind of did that little left corner kick that he's kind of become good at. And actually kicked that one into the wind. Didn't want to get it too high on the looping kick. They are very curious on the time here. Also, coach is interested in that Iowa Jennings game. Richard Dow, Ken Artigo. I apologize, folks. We know the Saints are in the playoffs. Ken, I'll miss you if we play next week.
Yeah, I'll have to find me a partner.
Find your partner. I got a couple of mine if you need one. But
Good. I'll take over
who knows,
play-by-play.
Mark Young might come back. Here's a pass up the middle. And will be incomplete. Perkle, the nearest center fielder to the ball.
Right, I mean, you need to find somebody. If I take over play-by-play, Richard, I need somebody who can do the clock, keep the coaching staff updated on what the time is, keep track of other games in the area.
I don't know if anybody's that talented, Ken.
Richard,
you're limiting folks.
Abilities on multitasking tonight.
Oh, and they are very interested. We unofficially have under 4 minutes to play. That's the best way to describe it.
Sam, touchdown reception from Youngblood gives Iowa a 56-41 lead.
Iowa 56-41. The pass complete to January. Big hit by Perkle and then pushed out by Michael Mack.
And they're going to call it forward progress stop to keep the clock running.
They did stop the forward progress. And not only that, you have to play, official timer, you have to know the rules. You got to know what their little hand signals are, or else you're going to be all messed up. We need a lot of folks moving on the line. They're going to spread this out on a 3rd down and 5 play. Looking to set it up across the middle, caught by Wynn. Brought down by Richard and Johnston. Nice eyes by Rocca. That was the only guy open, and a very nice pass.
Yeah, it's a great job by Rocca. He's done a great job finding his receivers.
Westlake down 24-20, needs a touchdown. Field goal in this situation will not work.
I got us under 3 minutes.
And we are playing double duty up here, trying to help out a couple folks at the same time. Pass almost. That's a live ball. That's a live ball. Finally blown dead at the 30, should be the 33-yard line there. They got that one right. The guy on the far side has done a pretty good job.
Yeah, unfortunately the Saints couldn't get to that to recover, but the result is a 10-yard loss on the play.
Yes. And
who gets credit? Does Rocca get credited or subtracted from his yards?
Yes, that is subtract. Basically, it is a run.
150? Well, I just got word from the coaches. We've got a minute 50 left.
Minute 50. What do you have?
I had just over 2 minutes, so
All right.
I was within a.
That's why I went conservative before. Back to throw. Rocca getting chased and won't go down. Still on his feet. Throwing hard to his right. Incomplete. Intended for Papillon at the 50. Rocca's got to be beside himself. He worked so hard to break away from the tackle by Reddick in the backfield. Broke away finally and basically had to put it on a dime on the run. And Papillon almost made a big play again at the 50. But it'll be 3rd down and long, but that doesn't mean anything for this Westlake team right now. You know they're going to go for it on 4th down. You would think anyway. I'm not sure they have the punting game to get St. Louis as deep as you would need it in a situation like that. 24-20. Looking to pass. Brookhouse gets in his face and finally brings him down with Reddick in the backfield. That'll go down as a sack. Dialing it up to pressure at the right time. The St. Louis defensive coaches did a good job there, and back to the 17-yard line. Timeout with under 2 minutes to play. We'll take our final timeout here with the score. St. Louis Catholic 24, Westlake 20, 4th and forever for Westlake next on the KLOC TV Game of the Week.
Welcome to Big Daddy's. Have a seat anywhere.
Big Daddy's opens at 6 a.m. and serves home-style breakfast until 10 a.m. A daily plate lunch is offered, along with a full lunch and dinner menu, including the famous Big Daddy's hamburger. Big Daddy's also has po' boys, salads. So stop in today at Big Daddy's Sports Grill, 1737 West Sale Road, in the Athletes Corner Plaza.
What?
KLOC TV Game of the Week. Brought to you by fine folks at Prime Cuttery. Also a big thanks to our folks over Big Daddy Sports Bar and Grill with the replays tonight. We've had quite a few of them with the interesting play. Westlake, 4th down. They have to get to the St. Louis 48-yard line.
Unofficially, I'm showing 1:34 to go.
90-plus seconds to play here in the 4th quarter. And Westlake will take another timeout. Little scoreboard watching tonight is leading over at Jennings. We know Sam and Sulphur were playing tonight. I saw a score from LaGrange tonight. They were up big on Washington Marion. Interesting comments this week, Ken, regarding Washington Marion and LaGrange. Always kind of used to be a rivalry game of sorts. Washington Marion coming out this week saying our rival is Lake Charles Boston. And
yeah,
I thought that was interesting, kind of negating any sense of rivalry, and local television station making it their game of the week. Although Kinder Welsh last night was probably interesting. Hamilton Christian last night over South Cameron. South Cameron coming a long way. Did not get the victory last night, 6-4 on the year. They'll be in the middle of the pack when it comes to the 2A playoffs this week. 4th down and a long way.
So Westlake used 2 timeouts.
Yes, they did. To the 27 they have to get. Rocca has the arm. Throws it deep ball. Perkles there, but as he should, lets it drop. And St. Louis Catholic will have it in great field position at the 24. My guess is you get a whole lot of Colby Rodriguez here in the waning seconds.
Well, and I've got under a minute and a half to go. I guess this would be the landscape management iPhone at this point.
The landscape management, iPhone, I don't know. Counting us down here, 24-20. If St. Louis gets out of here, obviously a good week for coaching points this week. I know turnovers were something we did not see this year, and that has happened 3 times here in the second half alone.
Well,
you have to hope it doesn't happen here and give Westlake back the ball.
Well, Saints are going to go into the victory formation. Maybe there's less time than what I have on my watch. Westlake only has one more timeout.
Only one more
stop
timeout,
it. So
there's the stop. Westlake should, or are they going to? Oh, it's going to be a disappointing season for Phil Fontenot.
Did they not call the timeout?
Well, they did not call the timeout here. They are conceding things here in the fourth quarter. I think you just I think he's basically saying, yep, we should have got it done when we didn't get it done.
Yeah,
I think he took the extra time out to kind of chew on the white hats here a little bit during the break, but at the same time setting up the fourth and long play. St. Louis Catholic, Ken, 7-3.
Yeah. Considering that early schedule, St. Louis playing the 5A teams. And,
if you would have said at the start of the year the Saints would be 7-3, how many folks do you think would agree with you?
Yeah.
Great job by the Saints coaching staff this year. St. Louis Catholic will move on to the division playoffs, only 11 teams. Hoping to make it to the number 4 team, they would get them a first-round bye. The division wraps up its playoff championship the first week in December at the Mercedes Superdome. Sitting on the ball again. Saints celebrate. A little breath of fresh air and a little sigh of relief by Coach Cryer and the gang. But your St. Louis Catholic Saints 7-3 on the year.
I would say the Westlake Rams put a little scare into St. Louis tonight. It came down to the wire. I mean, we were a scoreboard watching, needing Iowa to come up with a win. Of course, that becomes irrelevant now.
Westlake did not look, Ken, like a team 2-7 on the year.
Absolutely not. They looked much better than that. They did a great job controlling the ball, keeping the St. Louis offense off the field, and then forced the turnovers when they needed to.
So the Saints await their playoff announcement Sunday. If you're watching Wednesday, you know where we're going to be, and we'll find out then. So your St. Louis Catholic Saints are the District 4 3A champions and move on to the division playoffs. It's been fun broadcasting this year. I won't be here next week, but hopefully the Saints are still playing. For Ken Artigo, been great 10 weeks so far this season. Let's hope for more for the Eccles brothers, for Jared with the camera work, and everybody